Winning in life does not always mean achieving fame, wealth, or perfection. True success is often about growth, resilience, and the ability to move forward despite challenges. Everyone faces obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but the way we respond to these moments often determines the direction of our lives. Many successful people follow certain principles that help them stay focused, disciplined, and motivated over time. These principles are not complicated, but they require consistency and the willingness to improve every day. In this video, we will explore 5 powerful rules that can help you win in life. These rules focus on mindset, discipline, learning, and personal growth. By applying these ideas consistently, you can build stronger habits, make better decisions, and move closer to the goals that truly matter to you. Rule 1. Take responsibility for your life. One of the most powerful decisions a person can make is to take full responsibility for their life. This means accepting that your actions, choices, and habits play a major role in shaping your future. While it is true that certain circumstances in life are beyond your control, the way you respond to those circumstances is always within your power. Many people fall into the habit of blaming external factors when things go wrong. They may blame their environment, other people, bad luck, or past experiences. Although these factors can certainly influence situations, constantly focusing on them can make a person feel powerless. When someone believes that everything is controlled by outside forces, they may stop trying to improve their situation. Taking responsibility changes this mindset completely. Instead of focusing on what cannot be changed, you begin focusing on what can be improved. You start asking more productive questions such as, what can I learn from this situation? What can I do differently next time? How can I move forward from here? These types of questions encourage growth and action rather than frustration. Responsibility also builds confidence and independence. When you accept that your decisions shape your progress, you become more intentional with your choices. Small decisions, how you spend your time, what habits you develop, how you react to challenges, begin to carry greater meaning. Over time, these small decisions accumulate and gradually shape the direction of your life. Another important part of responsibility is learning from mistakes. Everyone experiences failure or setbacks at some point. Instead of viewing mistakes as proof of failure, responsible individuals treat them as opportunities to learn. They analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and continue improving. This mindset turns failure into a valuable source of knowledge. Taking responsibility does not mean being overly harsh on yourself or believing that everything is your fault. Life contains many unpredictable events, and no one can control every outcome. However, responsibility means focusing on the areas where your actions can make a difference. It means recognizing your ability to grow, adapt, and take meaningful steps toward improvement. When you truly accept responsibility for your life, you move from a position of waiting to a position of action. Instead of hoping that circumstances will change, you begin creating change through your choices, effort, and persistence. Over time, this mindset becomes one of the most powerful foundations for personal success and long-term growth. Rule 2. Stay consistent. Success in life rarely comes from a single moment of effort or one big achievement. More often, it is the result of small actions repeated consistently over a long period of time. Many people underestimate the power of consistency because the results are not always visible immediately. However, when effort is applied regularly, even small improvements can gradually lead to significant progress. Consistency is closely connected to discipline. Motivation can come and go depending on mood, circumstances, or temporary excitement. There may be days when you feel inspired and ready to work hard, but there will also be days when energy and motivation are low. Discipline is what allows you to continue taking action even when motivation fades. It creates stability in your habits and helps maintain progress over time. One of the challenges of staying consistent is that results often take time to appear. In the beginning, the effort you invest may not seem to produce noticeable outcomes. This stage can feel frustrating and may cause some people to lose confidence or stop trying. However, progress is often happening quietly in the background. Skills are improving, knowledge is growing, and habits are becoming stronger even if the results are not immediately visible. Consistency also helps build strong habits. When an action is repeated regularly, it becomes easier to perform over time. For example, someone who practices a skill daily will gradually improve without needing to rely on bursts of motivation. The habit itself becomes part of their routine, making progress more natural and sustainable. Another benefit of consistency is that it builds resilience. When you continue working toward a goal despite slow progress or small setbacks, you develop patience and mental strength. These qualities are essential for long-term success because every meaningful goal requires time, effort, and persistence. Many successful people achieve their goals not because they are always the most talented, but because they remain consistent in their efforts. They continue learning, practicing, and improving even when the journey feels slow. Over time, this steady dedication creates results that may seem sudden to others, but are actually the product of long-term commitment. By focusing on consistent effort rather than quick results, you build a foundation for lasting success. Small actions performed every day can eventually lead to powerful changes in your skills, your mindset, and your opportunities in life. Rule 3: Keep learning and growing. Life is constantly changing. New technologies appear, industries evolve, and the world continues to move forward at a rapid pace. Because of this, the people who continue learning are usually the ones who adapt the best and create more opportunities for themselves. Learning is not something that ends after school or formal education. It is a lifelong process that supports both personal and professional development. When you make learning a regular part of your life, you begin to develop new skills and expand your understanding of the world. Reading books, studying new subjects, listening to educational podcasts, watching informative videos, or gaining practical experience can all strengthen your knowledge. Every new idea or skill you learn becomes another tool that you can use to solve problems, improve your abilities, and make smarter decisions. Continuous learning also keeps the mind active and flexible. When people stop learning, they often become comfortable with what they already know. Over time, this comfort can limit creativity and reduce the ability to adapt to new situations. On the other hand, when you constantly challenge your mind with new ideas and experiences, you train your brain to think critically and remain open to change. Learning also helps build confidence. The more knowledge and experience you gain, the more prepared you feel when facing challenges or unfamiliar situations. Instead of feeling uncertain or afraid of trying something new, you begin to approach these situations with curiosity and determination. This mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles that stop your progress. Another important part of learning is being open to lessons from both success and failure. Success can show you which strategies and habits work well, while failure often teaches valuable lessons about what needs to be improved. Many of the most successful people in the world learned their greatest lessons from mistakes and setbacks. Instead of giving up, they used those experiences to adjust their approach and continue moving forward. Growth also happens when you remain curious about the world around you. Every person you meet has different experiences and perspectives that can teach you something new. Conversations, travel, teamwork, and new environments can all expand your understanding of life. By staying curious and willing to learn from others, you gain insights that books or classrooms alone cannot provide. Another benefit of continuous learning is that it opens doors to new opportunities. As you develop new knowledge and skills, you become more capable of handling greater responsibilities and exploring different paths. Many career opportunities, creative projects, and personal achievements begin with the simple decision to learn something new. Over time, this habit of continuous learning creates powerful long-term benefits. It strengthens your ability to adapt, increases your confidence, and helps you remain competitive in a constantly changing world. Most importantly, it keeps your mind active, curious, and ready for growth. In many ways, the commitment to keep learning and growing is one of the most valuable habits you can develop. It allows you to improve not only your skills and knowledge, but also your mindset, perspective, and ability to build a meaningful and successful life. Rule 4: Protect your mindset. Your mindset plays a powerful role in how you experience life. It influences the way you interpret challenges, respond to setbacks, and approach opportunities. Two people can face the exact same situation, yet their results can be completely different simply because of the way they think about it. One person may see a challenge as proof that they should quit, while another sees the same challenge as a chance to learn and improve. Negative thinking patterns often develop slowly and quietly over time. Constant self-doubt, fear of failure, or focusing only on worst-case scenarios can gradually weaken motivation and confidence. When these thoughts repeat frequently, they begin to shape how a person sees themselves and their abilities. Eventually, even small obstacles can feel overwhelming because the mind has already convinced itself that success is unlikely. Protecting your mindset means becoming aware of these patterns and learning how to manage them. It involves paying attention to the thoughts that repeatedly appear in your mind and asking whether they are helping you grow or holding you back. Not every thought deserves to be accepted as truth. Sometimes the mind reacts based on fear, past experiences, or temporary emotions rather than the reality of the situation. A strong mindset focuses on growth, progress, and possibility. This does not mean ignoring difficulties or pretending that life is always easy. Challenges, mistakes, and setbacks are normal parts of life. However, a healthy mindset chooses to view these experiences as opportunities to improve. When something goes wrong, a growth-oriented mindset asks questions such as, "What can I learn from this experience? How can I improve next time? What steps can I take to move forward?" Another important part of protecting your mindset is being aware of the influences around you. The people you interact with, the content you consume, and the conversations you engage in all affect your thinking. Constant exposure to negativity, criticism, or discouraging attitudes can slowly shape your mindset in unhealthy ways. Over time, these influences can make it harder to stay confident and motivated. For this reason, it is important to surround yourself with positive and supportive influences whenever possible. Being around people who encourage growth, share helpful ideas, and believe in improvement can strengthen your confidence and help you stay focused on your goals. Positive environments often make it easier to maintain motivation and develop a healthier perspective on challenges. Daily habits also play a major role in strengthening your mindset. Practicing gratitude helps shift your attention away from constant problems and toward the positive aspects of life. Reflection allows you to analyze experiences and learn valuable lessons from them. Continuous learning keeps your mind active, curious, and open to new opportunities. Over time, protecting your mindset helps build resilience. You become better at managing stress, handling setbacks, and maintaining focus during difficult periods. Instead of being controlled by fear or doubt, you begin guiding your thoughts toward solutions and progress. A strong mindset does not remove obstacles from life, but it changes the way you respond to them. When your mind is trained to focus on growth, patience, and possibility, you develop the mental strength needed to keep moving forward, even when the journey becomes challenging. Rule 5: Never give up too early. Many people stop pursuing their goals just before real progress begins to appear. The journey toward success often includes challenges, slow results, and moments of doubt. Because progress is not always immediate, some people begin to believe that their efforts are not working. As a result, they give up too soon, without realizing how close they might have been to achieving meaningful improvement. Every meaningful goal requires time, patience, and persistence. Whether someone is building a career, learning a new skill, improving their health, or working toward a personal dream, the process usually includes periods where progress feels slow or invisible. During these moments, it is easy to become discouraged and question whether the effort is worth continuing. Persistence is what allows people to move beyond these difficult stages. Instead of stopping when things become challenging, persistent individuals continue learning, adapting, and improving their approach. They understand that setbacks are not signs of failure but natural parts of the learning process. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to gain experience and develop stronger problem-solving skills. Another important reason people give up too early is the expectation of quick results. In today's world, many things happen quickly, which can create the impression that success should also happen instantly. However, most long-term achievements are built gradually. Skills improve through practice, knowledge grows through learning, and opportunities often appear only after consistent effort over time. It is also important to remember that persistence does not mean repeating the same actions without reflection. Successful persistence often includes adjusting your strategy when necessary. When something does not work, it can be useful to analyze the situation, learn from the experience, and try a different approach. This process of learning and adjusting allows progress to continue even when obstacles appear. One of the greatest advantages of persistence is that it builds resilience and confidence. Each time you overcome a difficult moment instead of quitting, you strengthen your belief in your ability to handle challenges. Over time, this confidence becomes a powerful source of motivation that helps you continue moving forward. Often, the difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not talent, luck, or intelligence. In many cases, it is simply the decision to keep going when progress feels slow and obstacles appear. By refusing to give up too early and continuing to learn from every experience, you give yourself the chance to eventually reach the goals you have been working toward. Winning in life doesn't happen overnight. It is built through responsibility, consistency, learning, a strong mindset, and the determination to keep going even when the journey becomes difficult. When you apply these principles in your daily life, small improvements begin to turn into meaningful progress over time. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about continuing to grow, learning from your experiences, and staying committed to your goals no matter how challenging the path may seem. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more content about motivation, mindset, and personal growth. And feel free to share this video with someone who might need this message today.